Hey everybody, Eric Taylor, Trail Hunter USA. What's wrong with you, girl? Huh? What is it? Harley Joe? Is that your sister? Yeah. Daisy May. Yep. Daisy May's just learning her name. She's doing everything great. She's doing great. Can't fill in for Sadie Mae, but Daisy May will be just as good one of these days. I just wanted to do a quick tip video here for Mek Magnet. I'm out washing my truck that I do every now and then. I'm getting ready to go to the Bronco Stampede, so I thought I better clean it up really good. I actually even cleaned underneath. So it's kind of a rare thing for me, but how I keep, I've had this question, I've been asked several times about my Mek Magnet, however you want to call it. But the question is, do you take yours off, and how do you keep it on so well if you don't, etc. So here is what I do. This, when I came over here, this was peeling back, so I could barely, just the edge was peeling, so I pulled it back all the way until I see that there's no more buildup, no more sand or soil on it, and then I clean both this off and that off, and I let this dry. And these on the bottom here, they were pretty much all the way across the top, so I just, when that happens, I just take them off. I've never had to take these completely off, thank goodness, because that would be like pulling a, I don't know what. But you see here, this was loose at the top, so I grabbed it, pulled it back. I kept seeing dirt, and this happens every now and then. It gets up in here and gets down in there, but I kept pulling it back till I didn't see any more soil up here on top, and I cleaned it off with, I just used soap and water, and then I clean this off real good. So let's see if I can find one around on the other side here. This one, and you're not supposed to touch the edges as much as possible, but when you're checking, you almost got to peel, and then what you want to do is come down here and try to grab it and pull it back instead of grabbing on the edge, because all your oils and stuff from your fingertips get on there, but you're going to wash it down anyway. So but this one is one I use at events to show people how it sticks. So it is, most of the time it's going to stay that way. I'll pull it back, it's probably not, you can see it's a little bit of soil there, so I could just clean that off right there and let it dry and then put it back. We got one here that is coming loose, so I'm going to come up a little bit on it, pull it. Now you see the sand and the soil in it, and it's not anything coming down this way, so I'm going to see if I can, no, I'm going to have to pull this back a little, see how that is all the way down here, so I'm going to have to pull that back more, and I can't do it holding the camera. I'm going to have to get two hands on it so I don't pull it and cause marks in it. There we go. Sorry about that. You just put it back like you do on normal installation, is keep it out and just slowly put it down. Back to normal. All right guys, like yesterday you saw me put this on. I come out today and it was not stuck real good on this end. It was pulled out a little bit. Every now and then those kind of things are going to happen. If the and I'll show you how to fix that. But I decided to go ahead today and pull it back a little farther. There was just a little bit of, I mean, not a lot. I could have let it stay, but while I'm here, I might as well fix it. But what I was going to say, I've already washed most of this down and let it dry. But sometimes what you want to do, one of the tricks is to use a hot gun and heat this up, because it likes to be a little warm, not only the surface of the Bronco, but also the Mek Magnet Trail Armor as well. So I'll show you how I do that. I just heat it up and then reapply it, and it sticks a lot better that way. And if there's any water down in the crease, moisture down in the crease, this will dry it out. So that's kind of what I do, is hold it back and then get the moisture out of the crease. And then I just cut, and these things are really hot, so be careful. Of course, you can use a hair dryer. And that should do it. So the only ones I've had to take off are the ones on the bottom. If they get started, and if you don't check it often, that'll continue to get worse. So you need to check. Probably can't see because of the sun. Probably can't see me because of the sun. So what you just need to do is just check this every time you go off-roading. When you get home, just go around and pick on the edges, and you'll never have to take these things off if you don't want to. Now, I am not the official Mek Magnet professional or anything giving advice, but that's what I have done. I can only say what I've done. And I've never had to take them off. I've never had any problems out of them. The only time, like I said, when you start getting a little soil in there, if you let it go long enough, and I'll show you what'll happen. Over here, if you look, you'll see this one's a bit different. Well, after I first got them, I wasn't checking close enough, and this one had came loose and was flapping down the highway before, and I heard the noise. I couldn't figure out what it was. So I kept going, and finally I said, oh no. I pulled over, and it had creased a little bit here and actually tore up in here. So and that's another good thing about this stuff. You can just cut that section off and put it back on. So again, I guess what I'm saying is just keep check on it. That's all you have to do. You won't have any problems with it. That's all you have to do. You can see how well this stuff has helped my vehicle. These are all rock, where rocks have come up and hit the side, of my Bronco and would have put a scratch on my Bronco. And here, this one is the scratch. You've probably seen the video all the way down my Bronco where I would have had a big scratch in my paint, but I had this on and it saved me on it. So just some tips for me. I've had this on probably 8 months now, and that's what's working for me. If you don't ever want to take it off, that is. So don't ask me about taking it all the way off and putting it back on every time, because I don't do it, because I like this ghost camo pattern that she came out with. Mine's a little bit different. Mine was the first ghost camo that she came out with, and they made a little bit of modifications before they put it on the market, I think, but it still looks good. If you know Milton, I'll put a link to his videos on it. He's got what the pattern will actually look like on your vehicle. All right, guys, I want to just shoot a short video there for you. If you got any questions, leave comments in the comment section, and I'll certainly be glad to answer them. So if you want to get a discount from Mek Magnet, I'll leave a discount code in the description, or a link to the discount code, one of the two, and you can get 10 or 15% off. I'm not sure which one it'll be, but all right, guys, we will see you guys out on the trails. Please like the video. We'll see you.